and time again via email, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other ways that you can contact me is how do you make money blogging? And I will tell you that up until August, I really wasn't making anything. I think I started the cubiclechick.com, which is my website, in October of 2009, and I really didn't see I wasn't making really anything a lot, and when I mean a lot, probably over $200-300 until about August. August is when I really started to see that my brand and my blog was coming along nicely, and I was developing a nice following, and that is when I also saw that being translated in some dollars. So I wanted to just take the time to kind of let you guys know what it is that I do to make money on my site, just because it's a question that comes up so many times, and I just wanted to go ahead and share this information with you. The first thing that I do is I use ad networks. Ad networks are the advertisements that you see in the sidebar and under the fold in my blog. And ad networks pretty much work as a middleman or an advertising agency between you and the company that is advertising. And an ad network consists of maybe Google ads, or I think it's called AdSense, or AdBright. That's another ad network. You may have heard of Gorilla Nation, or blog ads, or advertising.com, or Legit. I could go on and on. Glam Media, that's one that I use. But anyway, all those are ad networks. Google, AdSense, and AdBright, anybody can be a member of that. You just sign up, you put the code on your site, and in no time you're making money. The payout, depending on your site, is a little low though. I deal with, I guess, exclusive ad networks, meaning you have to have so many, hits, and your traffic has to be at a certain level in order to become a member. But when you do become a member, you get, ads that are targeted to your readers, and the payout is a little bit higher, and the ads are a little bit better because they are specifically for your blog. So if you have a beauty blog, you might utilize Glam Beauty, and all the ads will be, beauty related. Or if you have a hair blog or whatever, you would see most of those type of ads on your blog. And that is kind of where I make, I'd say I make about 40% of my income with ad networks, and it's pretty easy. Now, a lot of people think that you get paid when people click on that. You do get more when people click on an ad, but you're paid by your impressions, meaning every time your page loads and that ad is up there, you get paid for that. And the more impressions or the more traffic that you get, the higher amount of money that you get each month. So you can make some good money utilizing ad networks, and that's one of the things that I do to make some money on my blog. The second thing that I do is freelance. That's probably the biggest portion of the money that I make. Is I write for about 4 or 5 other websites that pay me to write. And the reason why I say make money on my blog is all the freelancing opportunities that I have had have been because they came to my blog and they liked it and they wanted me to write for their site. The thing about freelancing is it is good money, and depending on the site, you can make $800-900 a month if you're freelancing, in addition to your blog. But you have to make sure that you don't lose your voice writing for other people, which can really happen. When I write, I have to make sure that my voice is strong on my blog, because my blog is my first priority. It's what I want to focus more on. My freelancing is just side work. So I make sure that my voice is not on that as well, because I'm representing their website and I'm representing what they're saying on that blog. So I don't want to intermix the two. So that's the one thing about freelancing. If you are able to write and you have a really good tone and that can translate well and you can adapt and change to write for other sites, then I would suggest that freelancing is for you. The third thing that I do is what's called text links. Now, text links are just links that go to other companies on your sites. You can put them in your sidebar, you can put them in your posts, you can put them below the post, however you want to do it. Text links are really good because for a second, it only takes like a couple of seconds to put a text link up. You just link back to a particular site, and you can make maybe $200 just for that text link. So if you do 4 or 5 of them a month, you're looking at almost $1,000 or $1,000 for doing that, just for taking 5 seconds of your time to link back. Now, the thing about text links is you want to make sure that it is linking back to a reputable site. You don't want your readers to accidentally be clicking on something that is not suitable for your audience. And you want to make sure that you don't have too many of them. I know some sites put them in the sidebar, and you'll go and you'll just see all these text links mixed up with ads, and for some people that works. For me, it doesn't. I don't put any text links in my sidebar, but that's another good way that you can make money. Again, you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're linking back to is a reputable site, that is something that you trust, that's something that won't give your readers or your visitors any viruses or anything like that. So that's another way. The fourth way you can make money is doing sponsored blog posts. Now, sponsored posts are pretty easy. You write a post about a product or service or whatever it is that they're paying you for to write about, and you write it and you put it on your blog. The thing about sponsored posts is you want to make sure that you're being authentic and true to your audience. You don't want to mislead your audience in any way for $200. Yes, $200, is not chump change these days, and it could pay a bill or buy you a pair of shoes. But at the grand scheme of things, it's not worth you lying to your audience saying something is good and great when it's really not. For instance, I hate fish. So you're not, if I all of a sudden have a post on my blog about fish, and I've already told all my readers that I don't like fish, and all of a sudden they see this post about fish saying how wonderful it is, they're going to be like, oh, no ma'am. You said a couple of months ago that you didn't like fish. All of a sudden you're raving about fish. Like, people notice stuff like that, they realize stuff about that, and they will call you on that, and you may lose some followers and some readers and some people who really thought highly of your blog just for $200 or whatever that they're paying you. So make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, it's something that you back, and that you're being honest and truthful about, and that you disclose it, because the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, does require that bloggers and writers, when they get free things or that they are being paid to blog about something, that they disclose that in their blog. So you have to make sure that you let people know that it is a paid blog or sponsored blog post. Another way that you can make money is through affiliate links. I don't do affiliate links that often, but when I do, it's good for a couple $100s a month. I have one blogging friend, or one person with a website, and she does phenomenally with affiliate links. But Google Affiliates has a program, Linkshare has a program, there's a whole bunch of programs if you go online and look. But basically, you put a link or you put an ad on your site, the people, someone clicks on it, they buy it, and then you get a percentage of whatever it is that they bought. Now, the thing about that is, again, the people have to buy something, and if it's something that your readers would not buy, then it would be a waste of time. One of the affiliates that I utilize is my hosting company. My hosting company, a lot of people ask me, what host do you use? I go to your site, it's pretty fast, what is it that you use, and I let them know. And I'm signed up with my company so that if I send that person a link and they sign up, then I get $100. I think it's $100 or $125. So that's good for like a couple of $100s a month in addition to what I already do. So that's another way that you can make money. And the last thing is through your social networks. You can make money tweeting, Facebooking status, on your fan page about different brands and different products and different services. You can also go through companies like My Likes or Sponsored Tweets. You can sign up for them, and they will, give you offers. Okay, you can tweet this and you can make this. It's usually based on how many followers you have on Twitter, if you're utilizing Twitter, or how many Facebook friends you have, or how big your site is, things of that nature. The thing about that, again, is you still want to be authentic and you still want to be true to yourself and to your audience. You don't want to just tweet stuff that you would never use, that you don't like. You want to make sure that you're being on the up and up. Because if I put my name on anything, I make sure that it's something that I use myself and that I would recommend to my readers. So those are the 7 ways. I believe that's 7. If it's not, if I'm off, let me know. But those are the 7 ways that I utilize most to make money on my site, and it's enough money for me to live comfortably and to, pretty much I haven't been working since December of last year, so it's like a paycheck and a half for me each month. So I'm making, a little bit more than I was making last year working. So, and I'm doing something I love, and it's my brand and it's my voice, and hopefully it'll lead to other big and better things. Another thing I wanted to add, I just thought about this, that you can make money on your blog, and I don't personally yet, but this is one of my Vision Board 2011 goals, is to become a YouTube partner. When you become a YouTube partner, YouTube pays you when you post videos and different things like that. There's advertising and other things that are associated with that my friend Glamazini, check her out. Her name is Glamazini on YouTube, and I'll put her link. She's a YouTube partner, and you can make some pretty good money with your blog and with your voice and with your brand and with your personality, because she's got an awesome personality. She's a really fun girl. You can make money, doing that. So that's another way. That's not a way that I have made money yet, so it wasn't really in my top 7 list, but it is a way that I'm going to make money next year, so mark the tape. So there you have it. Those are my ways to make money on your blog. If you have any questions, hit me up, mail@thecubiclechick.com, and I'll talk to you next time.